Hey everybody, this is Matt here again with Shaving the Day, and I'm sorry that it's been quite a while since my last video, probably about 2 weeks, maybe more. I just got back from a trip to Paris, so that's where I was, and I didn't get to any shaving videos while I was there, but just had a great time, and I will let you know in this video how it went. So with that being said, I wanted to use something related to that, so I have Thé Noir Et Vanille, which is black tea and vanilla in French, and it smells great. It smells like you're at like a French cafe sipping on a nice black tea, and it does have notes of strawberry and I think jasmine and a few other things, and the strawberry comes through really strong too. But it does smell really nice and kind of just a nice scent for this colder weather. So I'll be pairing that with the matching splash. I just applied Sterling's mentholated pre-shave because I do have fairly heavy growth here, and I have the soap lathered up in my timeless bowl, so I'm going to start lathering here. And Noble Otter, sorry, that's the brand, is Noble Otter, has a really nice soap base. This is the only full set that I have from them, but I have tried a sample of Monarch as well, which is very nice. But I really do like this black tea and vanilla scent. And their label art is always really cool. It always has an otter on it with some kind of hat or costume on, so that's kind of like a French nobleman hat, I think. But yeah, the trip to France was amazing. Went with my fiance and her family, and I didn't really get a chance to look for any wet shaving stuff. I know they have some like good palm olive creams and a few other things in France, and there's some French brands too, but I didn't get to really look for any of that. But I did get an eau de toilette, an EDT, because of course France is the perfume capital of the world, and couldn't leave there without getting at least something. It's called Valentin, and it smells really nice, from Fragonard Perfumery. You can buy their stuff online too. Very reasonable price too. 44 euros for 200 milliliters, which is a lot. I'll be using the Gillette Fatboy today with a Persona blade. Haven't used either of these in a while, so I figure now is a good time. I've got this dialed up all the way to a setting 7 because I'm not sure if I've tried that yet. Got to be careful, hopefully I don't cut myself, but we're going to get started. Again, thank you to everyone for supporting my channel, and I apologize for not creating any content as of late. I've just been busy and was on the trip, so I did shave while I was there, but I didn't have time to make a video, and I wasn't worried about making one because I was trying to just enjoy everything. But some of the things that we did while we were there were, well, first, our hotel was about a 5-minute walk from the Eiffel Tower, which was super cool. And we went there at night a few times to see it sparkle. You know, it sparkles on the hour after like 8 o'clock every hour, I believe. And one night when we went to look, the sky was like glowing green, like a smoky green color with the clouds reflecting the light, and it just looked so cool. If I remember, I'll include a few photos So that was really cool to be that close in proximity to the Eiffel Tower. We could even see it from my hotel room out the window. And of course, every morning, you know, we had breakfast and chocolate croissants and coffee and baguette and all, you know, the nice food. And I did try a few typical French meals as well, like steak tartare, which was very nice. I am a very adventurous eater, and I like to say that I will try pretty much anything once, at least once, unless I feel that it would make me sick. But I love to try different food. One of the great things about Paris is they have a hop-on, hop-off bus. If you get tickets for that, you can get on at any stop, get off at any stop, and you can use it to get around the city. But it's also just a really cool tour. You know, it goes by all the major things you'd want to see: the Notre Dame, the Eiffel Tower, the Arc de Triomphe, the Louvre, Champs-Élysées, what else? Some of the palaces, some other significant buildings and streets, and bridges. And you know, you just plug your headphones in and you hear the tour while you're riding the bus, and you can sit on the open top. So that was nice. We used that to get around quite a bit, in addition to just seeing the city. We did a food and wine tour, which was excellent. Tried some different pastries, cream puffs, macaroons, cheese and wine, and I just got a nice tour of Montmartre. I'm not sure if that's probably not how you say it, Montmartre or something like that. It's kind of like the red light district. Well, there's like one area that's the red light district, but it's more of the artsy, bohemian area of Paris where a lot of famous artists have lived. Picasso and Van Gogh, and oh, I got myself very good right there. Famous artists have been inspired and lived in that area. We walked by a studio that Van Gogh used to use. And the streets are very picturesque, and there's a really cool church up there too that has the highest viewpoint of the city. We didn't go up in it, but we went inside and it was beautiful. What else did we do? Oh, we saw the Louvre, saw the Mona Lisa, and some other very significant works of art. We had a tour of the Palace of Versailles, which was very, very cool. You could see all the gardens and stuff. And as I think I've mentioned before, I'm into film photography, 35mm film. Wow, I got myself right on the Adam's apple. So I took some film pictures that I'm waiting to have developed. So I'm excited to see how those turned out, because the moody lighting of Paris in October and the fall colors were very nice. I'm also a huge soccer fan, and so we went to a Paris Saint-Germain PSG game. I got to see, in my opinion, the greatest player of all time, Messi, play. So that was definitely a bucket list thing, because he's only got a few more years probably before he retires. And they won the game, so that was cool. We got lucky to even see him because he was injured the 2 previous games. So he did end up playing, but he didn't play the full game, I think, because they were trying to rest him. But he played very well. It was a great game. It was a rivalry game against Marseille, so that made it even more exciting. Alright, that was a good first pass, so I'm going to rinse off and then relather. Alright, I'm going to relather here. And I dialed the Fatboy down to a 4 for this pass. Man, that's bleeding a lot on my Adam's apple. What else did we do? We did a tour of the Fragonard perfumery, and they allow you to make a sample of a perfume. You don't get to choose and make your own. It's just like, you can either make it like your closest version of what they have, of a perfume that they have, or you could kind of mix it up a little bit with the same ingredients. So that was interesting. We of course ate at a bunch of good restaurants. And there was one that we had been recommended to try. It's like a steak and fries place that opens at like 6:45, but you gotta get in line before, otherwise you could wait a long time. But they serve everybody the same thing. So you walk in, they just ask you how you like your steak. There's 3 options: rare, medium, or well done, I think. And then they give you 2 full servings of steak and fries, which are very good. It's kind of a unique thing. I don't know if you can hear Tilly crying out there. Let's go against the grain, or across the grain, sorry. It's been a while since I've done a video, so it's also been a while since I've shaved and talked. Trying to think of what else we did. We walked around a lot. I mean, I was walking like at least 15,000-ish steps every day, if not closer to 20. So that was nice. Had to get some souvenirs. I'm one of those people that tries to get something everywhere they go. I collect patches, like country's flag patches, and I hope to get them all put onto my backpack that I take traveling everywhere soon. So far I have the Netherlands, France, Costa Rica, and Panama, and for my honeymoon in March I will be going to Italy, so I will add that one too. But overall, it was a really, really awesome trip. I definitely recommend it. So much history in France in general, but in Paris in particular. And it's really cool. So much beautiful architecture. And just everything feels so much more relaxed, which is something that we're missing in the States for sure. Just the way they do things in Europe and in other countries in general. I think we could learn a lot. Slowing down, being more relaxed. Man, that just really does not want to give up. That's gonna hurt. Well, I don't know if I'll put a lume on it. I might. I always seem to cut myself with a Fatboy. I had a few great shaves with the Gillette Heritage Razor while I was there, and I don't think I really cut myself at all. Gonna rinse off and then relight it. All right, one more pass. And this is not going to be the best or the smoothest shave by any means, but it does feel nice to get a shave in. My fiance and I haven't been feeling well the last couple days, and we just got tested for COVID this morning, so hoping for a negative result. She's got it worse than I do, so far anyway. But I've had headaches and a sore throat, and congestion and some nausea, so it hasn't been nice. I hope to start making videos more regularly again for you guys too, as time allows. One last pass against the grain. Dialed it down to a 2. Noble Otter soap is nice and slick when you lather it up right. Really do enjoy this scent too. Very much a unisex scent. Nice cold weather scent. Really can't beat sitting in an open air cafe, drinking some excellent tea or coffee. But yeah, we were pretty busy pretty much every day, making sure to make the most of it and see as much as we could. It was well worth it. I read on Badger and Blade that there's a razor store there that sells wet shaving stuff, but it was very expensive, I heard. So I didn't even bother trying to go see it or anything. So that was a bummer. But you know what? I'll be going to Italy in March and can maybe spend a little bit of time looking for wet shaving stuff then, because I think Italy has a bunch more to offer anyway. Alright, I'm going to call that good. I'm going to rinse off, do the post-shave routine, hopefully take care of that, and I'll come back with the splash. Alright, I am back for the post-shave. Not a great shave by any means. That was some of the most illume burn I've had in a long time. You can see there's some irritation, and this cut on my Adam's apple just does not want to quit, so I have to put some styptic gel on it, but there's a few other little ones. But you know what? It feels good to be clean shaven and to be smelling good. So I'm gonna apply some of this splash. A little more for my neck. And that doesn't burn at all after doing the post-shave routine, so that's nice. It's one positive. Once all that heals up though, it'll be much better. But I hope you guys enjoyed the video, and thank you for watching. I hope to make more content for you very soon. Appreciate the support as always, so I'll catch you in the next one.